Arturo Fuente Cigar Maker. Arturo Fuente's story starts in 1912 when young Arturo first opened the Arturo Fuente Cigar Company in the Ybor City section of Tampa, making cigars of imported Cuban tobaccos. The factory burned down in 1924, leaving Arturo in dire straits financially. He worked for another cigar maker until 1940, when he reopened, operating first out of his home and then moving to a factory. They continued importing Cuban tobaccos until 1960, when the U.S. embargo against Cuban imports was established. In the 1970s, the company attempted to move first to Nicaragua and then to Honduras, but suffered fires in both locations. Finally, the company settled in the Dominican Republic in 1980 and currently produces over 24 million cigars annually in 6 factories and 4 plantations, employing 2,000 workers, including 500 torcedos. Today, Arturo's son Carlos and grandson Carlos Jr. oversee production. Their line offers a medium to full-bodied taste, with the celebrated Hemingway series a little mellower, thanks to an additional 140 days of aging. Many of the natural wrapped cigars, including the Hemingway series, feature Cameroon leaves, with Connecticut leaf used for Maduros, and 4 of the sizes are available in an Ecuadorian sun-grown. Arturo Fuente Hemingway, undoubtedly one of the most precious cigars and on the market only in small quantities. The classic, signature, and untold story are inside a robust Maduro, and it differentiates these Cameroon series. These cigars are aged for another 140 days before release, which assures their particular mellow taste. Arturo Fuente Don Carlos. Manufactured using carefully selected scarce vintage tobaccos, the Fuente family developed this line, Don Carlos. These medium-bodied Cameroon-wrapped cigars were under development for a long time before Carlos Sr. gave his support, assuring the buyer the finest quality cigar obtainable. Carlos Fuente Sr. worked to achieve the quintessential in full flavor, perfect wrapper color, and excellent construction in every Don Carlos cigar. Today, cigar connoisseurs all over the world recognize that Don Carlos is outstanding and deserving of the distinction, pride of the Fuente family. Arturo Fuente Añejo. These cigars were first produced in 2000 and have been rarely seen since that time. One of the most difficult cigars to make, Añejos have the same binder and filler as the critically acclaimed Opus 10 cigars. A Connecticut broadleaf Maduro wrapper is used. Arturo Fuente Gran Reserva. Exclusively the best vintage tobaccos and hand craftsmanship are used in Arturo Fuente cigars, produced throughout a combination of skill and art. Every leaf is individually chosen out of a private family source set aside solely for the production of these cigars. Mixed along with the best Fuente tobaccos globally acknowledged for their superiority, the Arturo Fuente Gran Reserva is subsequently skillfully rolled using African Cameroon, Connecticut shade, or Ecuadorian sun-grown. These wrapper tobaccos are the most expensive and sought-after wrapper in the world. The job of producing the Arturo Fuente Gran Reserva is reserved for the most talented cigar makers. Using the exceptional expertise required to produce this distinctive blended cigar, each crucial step is carried out totally by hand to guarantee a unique, completed cigar. Arturo Fuente cigars will be subsequently aged inside cedar vaults to the pinnacle of excellence to produce a superb cigar considered among the world's finest. Thank you.